afternoon, Pokésports. Welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 10 video. Bring you the Mewtwo team yet again back on the channel as we go against the Pincurchin Dragonite team. Off to a great start here. Let's go ahead and see what we can do against this. Definitely, we want to look at that Calyrex. We want to be a little bit fearful, obviously. Calyrex is kind of scary. But we could just kind of ignore it for now. I think Mewtwo Aerodactyl in the lead is our best bet against the Calyrex. Bring the Indeedee in the back just so we have like an immunity to it as well. And then I'm leaning towards Incin. I don't see any Trick Room options on their team except for the Calyrex. But they do have a bunch of Trick Room Mons. But even if they set Trick Room up, those Mons underspeed my Amoonguss, which is like kind of awkward. I do think Incin in the back is probably our best option, which means we're not bringing a lot of damage, which is kind of spooky, but I guess we'll deal with that later. Anyway, if you guys are excited to see the Mewtwo team here on the channel again, you know what to do. Hit that like button down below. Show Mewtwo some love because Mewtwo does deserve it. It's the original legendary Pokemon beyond Mew. And yeah, Gen 1. You guys like Gen 1, right? Everyone likes Gen 1. Starting with Gen 1 immediately. We're starting to get into the point of Series 10 where we're going to use a lot more underused Mons. Specifically underused restricted, so keep that in mind. Okay, kind of an interesting situation that we're in. They can go for Psychic Terrain and stop us from doing things. But we have Wide Guard here, and I don't know if they know that we have Wide Guard. So then we go ahead and Shadow Ball you, and then we just Wide Guard. And we stop taking chances. Because if we don't attack here and they go for Trick Room, which, like I said, this is their only Trick Room Mon on the field, we could be in a little bit of a problem. I mean, they could always fake out Trick Room too, right? That'd be weird, man. If they fake out Trick Room, then they would have to be like Iron Ball or something to make that work. Which is not the first time I've seen it. I have seen it before. Which is why now that I'm thinking about it, I'm more terrified. Regardless, here's the Wide Guard. If we're lucky, they go for the fake out onto the Aerodactyl spot for some reason. Cool. Thanks. Here's a Shadow Ball now. Oh, they did go for Trick Room. Yep, they are Trick Room Calyrex right away. Don't like it here. Don't like it here at all. No, they went for Astro. I'm faster? They're definitely like... I don't even know, man. I don't even know what to say there. Here Expanding Force. Since I know I'm faster, like what do I have to lose now by just swapping in the Indeedee and Expanding Force? There's literally nothing that I have to lose here. I never in my wildest dream did I imagine being faster than a Calyrex. And they're Sash, so they're not Iron Ball. So they're just min speed? Hello? What universe am I playing in? Regardless, I don't think they have the safe switch for this. I think this should be like some serious damage. Along with getting a free KO on the Mewtwo. Mewtwo just standing in front of Calyrex saying, I'm the original Psychic type, I'll have you know. I created you. You would be nothing without Mewtwo. There is no fear in Mewtwo's eyes right now, staring in front of this Calyrex. In comes the Indeedee. And down goes the Cali. If they would have Trick Room that first turn, I would have been in a very bad spot. They're actually going to swap there. Into whom? Okay. Dina is not going to appreciate this. Look at that damage. Multi-scale who? No, that was definitely... Ooh, they went for a Woodhammer. Yikes. Okay. Ouch, 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 ouch. All right. I get it. You do damage. I'm not going to risk losing a Mewtwo yet. I'm going to protect her for now since I know that Mewtwo outspeeds the Calyrex. I'm just going to Expanding Force with this thing. Now, if they're smart, they swap out the Rilla to change my terrain. That would be their best play. But that still doesn't mean I get one... I do get one turn of Expanding Force hitting 2 months. So it wouldn't actually change the outcome here. They don't swap the Rilla. They actually swap the D-Knight instead. In comes the Cole. What is my opponent's plan here? They actually do the double swap. So we're going to be knocking out a Calyrex here. I mean, clearly my opponent's plan is to get rid of Psychic Terrain. That much I understand. They see that as a priority. We're about to do some pain. Yeah, look at that. Don't mess with Indeedee. My max modest Indeedee. I literally have max modest just so that Shadow Ball can have a very high chance. It's not even 100%. It's like 80-something% chance to knock out... What's that Pokemon? To knock out Calyrex. But they all carried Sash now, so I guess it doesn't even matter in the end. Well, now you go into Instant. I'm gonna get rid of the Rilla if I can. I mean, the Torkoal's at a spot now where I'm not too worried about it. Like, it can't do that much damage to me with Eruption from that health, so it's gonna be forced onto, like, side moves. And their whole team is also, like, 1 HP, so anything that comes in is gonna have to take an instant fake out. One turn or another, Instant will clap its hands in front of these Pokemon's faces. Gonna preserve my Mewtwo here, center the Instant, lower the Rillaboom's attack. Welcome to Instant Sports. There's a fake out. Oh, and that's so lucky too. They did it on Instant, which means we get 1 Expanding Force off. Nice. Goodbye. Rilla, crit. Probably didn't matter. Now let's see what Torkoal wanted to do this whole time. Body press. Okay, thankfully that was onto the Indeedee and not the Instant. Okay, so it's a physical Torkoal. Or it's like that tanky max HP, max defense Torkoal set. I understand why that set is good. I've just personally never used it, and I can't really bring myself to use it. Because I feel like that's just missed potential with Torkoal, in my opinion. Like, Torkoal is one of the few Pokemon that you can click Eruption with. And you're kind of throwing away that potential by resorting to using that set. Speaking of which, I think we're just going to commit to taking out this Dragonite now. They don't want Psychic Terrain on the field. Not gonna bother me. Battle is canceled for the first battle of today's episode. We're on a 4-peat, folks. On to the next. I'm telling you, my friends, people are not ready. People are not ready for this Mewtwo team. We're running against another Calyrex team, which is a little bit unfortunate. This team looks very familiar. I might have built the team with like 5 out of the 6 Pokemon here. I feel like my Calyrex team did have an Indeedee and did have a Mienshao and an Instant on it. Probably. That sounds like a Kevin team. But regardless, they have Tailwind options. They have Fast Mons. They have scary Pokemon here. So I think we just do the same thing that we've been doing this whole darn time. Aerodactyl Mewtwo with Indeedee in the back. They have no Trick Room option unless that's going to be Trick Room Calyrex, but they have no reason to do it. So I highly doubt I'm going to need the Amogus here. The Instant can help, and so can the Urshifu. I can see excuses to bring both. But I think Fake Out and Psychic Terrain, though, is going to be a little bit rough. I think I'm going to go Urshifu. I think I'm going Urshi. I might regret this later, but I'm thinking I'm going Urshi. Let's try this out, man. What's her name? Leica? I was going to say Layla. Leica. Let's see. How do we even... It's going to be rough. I'm usually not afraid of Calyrex teams. I feel like I built my team specifically to deal with Calyrex. But in this particular situation, I'm a little bit concerned. I am very much concerned. Here's the thing, though. I think they want to fake out my... Aerodactyl here. Like, I don't see a world where they fake out Mewtwo, in my opinion. So let's just go ahead for the Wide Guard right away. And take the opportunity to Shadow Ball the Calyrex. And since they have a Mienshao, they don't fake anything out. Is my opponent throwing? Is this a throw turn 1? Let's find out, folks. Why even do that? What were they so afraid of? Oh, they're just gonna do that. I mean, okay. Doesn't actually mean anything. We could just set Tailwind up. It looks like they don't have a Whimsicott here. And if they do have Whimsicott, it's going to be kind of awkward to bring it in the back. I'm going to Tailwind. I'm just going to Protect, because I don't think Calyrex is going to want to stay in this. Seeing as how I'm going for Wide Guards. They're going to be like, hey, I can't Astral Barrage. That's not fun. So let's just set Tailwind up and not even have to worry about it, you know? We still have to worry about it, but we have to worry a lot less about it. At least the turn after this, I should be theoretically able to go for a... Who do they fake out? Oh, they fake out an Aerodactyl. That's unfortunate. No way. They still went for Astral Barrage even after seeing... They saw I had Wide Guard. They still did it. Wide Guard out-prioritizes fake out, guy. Oh, no. Okay. And their Life Orb. Okay, hold on. Is Scarf thirsty for fast enough? I don't actually know. I don't actually know, and this terrifies me. I'm gonna try. And then take the Heart Swap into the Indeedee. I don't want to lose my Mewtwo. Mewtwo's like my whole damage. That's just so unfortunate. I was expecting my opponent to... I mean, it is a 50-50. I was expecting my opponent to read the text. And see that I used Wide Guard in the last turn. Instead they're just like, wee woo, Astral Barrage. Go, go, go. I could have sat there and kept Wide Guarding, man. Oh, well. Or maybe they just outplayed me, expect me to expect them to expect that. And then here I am. Sad. Crying in a little corner. Now, do we outspeed the Calyrex is the question. I'm adamant. That's why I don't think I do. I don't think I do. I do! I do! Okay. I like this game again. Wait, that's not enough. I hate this game. Is it enough? I hate this game. Oh my goodness, they're 1 HP away. My opponent is breaking my mind right now. My mind is shattered. Defeated. They're gonna die to their own Life Orb. I guess that's fine. It could have been worse. Well, the parting shot, at least the parting shot had to happen on the Indeedee. Right? And at least they can't change the terrain. I don't remember. And they also can't fake me out whenever they come back in. Even if they come in with the Mienshao either. So that's kind of cool. And see if they reveal who their last Pokemon is. We sacrificed 2 mons just to get rid of their restricted, which is so sad, man. Because all we had to do was just click Wide Guard again. Gross, Aleki. That is not ideal. And Instant, also not ideal. I think I'm gonna protect Mewtwo turn 1. Because I never got that Tailwind up. And I think I'm just gonna let the Indeedee do some damage since they're probably gonna want to They're probably going to want to Electroweb here. I know Indeedee can take it, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm protecting here just so I don't lose. Oh, even better. That's even better. That is honestly ideal. Because we just get some Omega damage off on this Regieleki. Oh, by Snarl. That's not ideal. So now that means after the parting shot and after that Snarl, I'm not looking too hot here with this Indeedee. So I think here I'm going to Aura Sphere the Incin. An Expanding Force on that Eleki spot. For a couple of reasons. Main reason is because I think it can take 1-volt switch. And 2, because if they go in with the Mienshao, which they will, I get a free hit on the Mienshao. And I also think it could take a Snarl from an Incin as well. The fact that their Snarl and Parting Shot is bad and good at the same time. It's bad in the sense that they're going to lower my special attack over and over and over and over. But it's good in the sense that I can live the hits that they are doing, right? That's really big damage, okay. Incoming Snarl again. I take one more of those, unfortunately. And that's it. I think I just protect here and Expanding Force again. Indeedee might win this for me. Like I'm looking at the way that this match is gonna play out. Indeedee might win this for me. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. That was my one chance to take out the Incin. I didn't take it. I messed up. I 100% messed up. I should have taken that opportunity to knock out the Incin because... Oh no, they wouldn't have outsped Mewtwo though. Dang it, I messed that up. Because all they have to do is Electroweb this next turn and I lose. Because there's no way I get rid of that Incin. I'm going to have to follow me this next turn. And then just hope they don't Electroweb me. But they're going to Electroweb me. So it's just very awkward situation that we're in. Dang it, I could have double KO'd them. Okay, if I lose this game, it's my fault entirely. I'm already ready to admit that. I have to follow me this, just in case they don't go for Electroweb for some reason. Just in case they go for, like, anything else. I'll take anything else at this point. Go for Volt Switch, go for T-Bolt, go for anything. No, don't go for T-Bolt, that'll kill me. Go for Electroweb and miss. Miss both of that. That's best case scenario right now, right? They did go for T-Bolt, dang it. Ooh, we have 4? Hold on. Oh, come on, miss. Double miss. No, GG. They lived at like no HP with the Incin, man. Oh, that was one Snarl too much. Okay, so what that does mean is that last turn, I would have still lost no matter what. Shining lights in my face. I would have still lost last turn no matter what. You know what, GG to my opponent. I feel like that battle was lost ever since we went ahead and faced that Calyrex, and Calyrex just decided to keep Astral Barraging, and we just decided not to Wide Guard again. But we hung on there very close at the end. We did try to hang on for a lot longer than I think we should have. So kudos to us for sticking around that long. Anyway, let's see what this last battle has in store. This is a Sun Rain team. This is not exactly what you'd expect to see all on the same team, Gustavo. But it's a Sun Rain team with Psychic Terrain and Trick Room as an option. I don't think the Trick Room is really there to... It's not really there to be the goal, but it is there as an option in case maybe we set it up or they have to counter it. But I think right away... A Mewtwo and Indeedee seems kind of safe. I do feel like Aerodactyl might be an option because of the Wide Guard. Could come in handy, you never know. And then an Urshi in the back. Just in case they want to set up the Rain. If they set up Rain, then we're going to be able to take advantage of that like easily because of the... Just because of, you know, the Pelipper being on the field or potentially on the field, who knows. But yeah, I don't actually know what to expect against this. This is not a common team. But it is the last battle of today's video. So, like every last battle, if you guys ever hit the like button down below, greatly appreciate it. And we'll see what Gustavo has in store. This isn't the first time we're going against Groudon with this team either. We have gone against Groudon before. I think what's really sketching me out is like the whole double weather thing. Like, I don't have enough cojones to go for one weather, let alone two. Pelipper Urshi, they go right for the rain. And Dark Urshi. Dark Urshi. I don't like it here. I don't like it here one bit. We can't Expanding Force. They can't Protect. I want to Aura Sphere them, but I don't know if I have an option. Is that worth it? Is it worth sacking my Mewtwo just to get a free Aura Sphere off and a potential KO on this Urshi? I mean, kind of. I have one Follow Me in me. So let's use it. Let's go right ahead and use it. Ooh, perfect. Gorgeous. They think we're Expanding Force. Not today. I was not born yesterday, and they didn't Protect. That's so huge for us. All right, this is great. This is the honestly best case scenario. We outspeed, we get an Aura Sphere off. If they're not Sash here, they are Sashed, unfortunately. But hey, we can't get them all. You know, this is good enough for me. They didn't Tailwind. They just went for Wide Guard. Not even worried. I'm so sorry, indeed, but sometimes things have to happen for things to happen, you know? Sometimes. Poor Indeedee didn't deserve this, but it was a necessary sacrifice here, folks. Completely necessary. We go in with our own Urshifu now, I think. Yeah. We Aerodactyl Rock Slide. Yeah. Yeah. They can't Sucker Punch our Mewtwo, so we should theoretically be safe. Oh no, we can't Rock Slide. They have Wide. There's no way they Wide Guard again, right? Just in case, I'm Shadow Balling Urshi. Just in case, you never know. You never know if they decide to Wide Guard there, and then I'm just very sad about it. They're actually gonna withdraw the Urshi into the perfect. The accidental Shadow Ball. Hey, it all works out in the end. I mean, the Psychic Seed's gonna kind of mitigate this a little bit, but hey, Super Vector damage is still damage. Hey, look at that. I'll take that any day. Oh, so we're gonna take that special defense raise right back. Sorry. Followed by the Rock Slide. Big Rock Slide damage there. Do they Tailwind now? They Pump. Oh, no. We have the Sash intact. There's Psychic Seed, thankfully, which means they're not Scarfed, which means my Aerodactyl still outspeeds everything. I'm going to Shadow Ball the Lele again. And I'm going to take this opportunity to Tailwind. No, I don't have to. Yeah, no, I do. I do just in case they Wide Guard. They could Wide Guard, predicting me to go for Rock Slide again. I don't want to waste a turn, so I'm just going to Tailwind instead. And if they don't Tailwind, then even better. If they do to match, then hey. The Lele's going to Protect. They don't Wide Guard. Okay, so what are they going for? They could be looking for an Aerodactyl KO. And they are. No, Mewtwo damage is what they're looking for. Oof, they found it. They definitely found it, and that definitely hurt. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to Shadow Ball the Pelipper to knock it out, and then I'm going to go for the Wide Guard. Pelipper protects this time. I said Wide Guard. I meant Rock Slide. I think a Rock Slide should be enough to stop the Indeedee there, actually. Yeah, it was. Okay, good. That's really good. Oh, they want the terrain to be gone so that they could Sucker Punch me. That's why they preserved the Urshi. Interesting. That sucks. Because that's gonna help him a lot. Okay. I see the game you're playing. I think we have one more turn of this though. Yeah, we have one more turn of Expanding Force. At the very least. I don't want to go for it yet because I know they have Wide Guard. So instead, I think I Shadow Ball the Groudon spot. I Shadow Ball the Pelipper. And Rock Slide this? Yeah, that's why I have to Shadow Ball Pelipper like now. So I can actually get an Expanding Force off. But this might actually be the last turn of Expanding Force anyway. Oh, why did I have Rock Slide? Oh, I should have just Wide Guarded. Am I throwing? I might be. No, they went for Heat Crash anyway. Okay, never mind. I couldn't have protected myself against that. Oh, but they're going to keep... Oh, that's interesting. Because that's honestly best case scenario. They got rid of my Expanding Force. But I now have an Urshifu here. Which means the Groudon can't hide. I'm going to protect MEWTWO. And I'm going to try to get some damage off on this Groudon while I can. Groudon might want to protect right away. I do still think I'm in trouble though, folks. I honestly, I know I'm trying to sound confident here, but I'm not very confident, especially when I'm sitting in the sun against the Groudon. Who just kind of wants to Precipice Blades on me. MEWTWO's going to protect. Does Groudon also protect is the question. Groudon doesn't care. Groudon does not care one single bit. I should have just gone for the Expanding Force right then and there. It wouldn't have KO'd, but it would have done something. There's a Precipice Blades. That's a... Oh, Urshi avoids. Hurricane is going to connect, though. And to knock me out. GG. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Okay, this team's not doing as good as it did in the last episode. But I could have done something about that, right? Like, that was kind of on me. I lose this no matter what to Life Orb damage. But I could have definitely done something about that. And I also lose because they have an Urshifu Dark in the back. They brought everything they needed against me. I had to sacrifice an Indeedee right away just to avoid an Urshifu Dark. I honestly wasn't even expecting Urshifu Dark. I thought that, hey, they have like a Pelipper, so they're going to want to get some rain-boosted Surging Strikes going or something. But I was completely wrong. Unfortunate. We go 1-2 in this episode, so that brings the team to 4-2 in total. We're winning twice as much as we're losing. I guess I can't complain. By the end of the day, losing is losing, and that's not good. Anyway, let's go ahead and get you guys that rental code. And here's the MEWTWO team yet again. Make sure to grab it while it's out, because remember, it's out for a limited time only. Didn't have the best showing in today's episode, but you know what? You win some, you lose some. It's a new series. Everyone's trying out some pretty wild things. And I honestly wasn't really expecting to go against an Urshifu Dark today. Obviously, Urshifu Dark hurts the team. It's a Psychic Spam team. It kind of does hurt a lot. Had I known it was going to be an Urshifu Dark, I would have at least brought in an Amoonguss to at least redirect it. Or, you know, just a secondary redirection would have done really good against this team in general. But regardless, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button down below. You know what to do. Go ahead and do so. I'm Kevin, this is Pokésports. Have a great night. Peace out.